Just going to teach you how to make a nautical paper star. It's pretty easy, but you'll learn today. Okay, so you want to get one full piece of paper. You're going to cut it down the middle, which I've already got my piece cut, so you'd want it to look kind of halfway. And then you'll fold it in half like this, and you'll be doing great. And then you'll want to fold it down kind of like a pistol-ish, kind of, just like this. And when you do it, it'll look just like that, right? And then you're going to get your piece. And see, look very closely. I'm going to fold the piece like this. Just like so. And then it would end up looking just like that. And when you're doing that, you're basically halfway done. So then you would want to get the piece, these long pieces, right? And fold them downwards where there's a little bit sticking off. So it would look, the piece that looks sticking off will look just like that. This is the piece that you don't need right here. So you would want to cut that off with some scissors, right? And do the same with the other side. And it would look just like so. And then just fold it down and it would look good. And it looks pretty good. So they'll both end up looking like this. And then, like I said, okay, now, so you would have your pieces, right? You know how you folded it, and your pieces would look kind of pointed like this. So go ahead and fold it in kind of like that, and then go ahead and fold the other side. It'll look kind of like a rhombus, okay? So you got a rhombus shape, so do that with your other piece of paper. Hopefully you're following along. Once you have two pieces of paper, you're doing the same step to each of them. And hopefully they'll both look like a little rhombus. And you're going to open these little pointed pieces up of your rhombus and open the other one up. And then you're going to set it in place kind of like this. And you would have it looking like that, kind of already in shape. And then basically make sure you have it in right. And to do this, it's basically the easiest part of it all. To make sure that your paper is perfectly folded so it would be a ninja star. Which sometimes, maybe if you make a big mistake, you might have folded your paper wrong or something, I would make a demonstration. It would kind of look like this right here. It would look like this when you do it. Just like this when you made a big mess up. That's not a ninja star, is it? No. Who wants this when they can make something else? Otherwise, you would have something looking like something else out, and I'll show you. And so it would look more when you fold the pieces together, it would look more like a ninja star. But the hardest part, which is maybe hard for y'all, which you want to look at it really good. See this piece of paper? You might see it right there. You're going to push that up and stick the piece of paper right in that slot, just like so. And when you do that, you'll do the same to the other way. But this time, this one right here might be a little harder because you're going to have to go in something else over here. And you'll push it, bend it like this, and go ahead and stick it on it. And once you stick it in, you'll have these two pieces. Fold them in just like you did with the other piece, just like so. And when you fold it in, it would end up looking like that. Right? So do the same, but make sure you fold it perfect, because this is the hardest part. You're going to do the same, like if you didn't get me the first time, bend the piece over, just like that, slip the piece on in there, and perfect. And the same with the other way. It might be a little bit harder, but make sure you bend it out a little. And you'll end up looking like that. So when you do this, right, you're going to slide it on in there, make sure your paper doesn't bend, because sometimes it happens, like it just did. You're going to slip it on in there. Slip, 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 slip. And you'll end up with a ninja star, and wham. Bam, bam, chicka, wham, wham, boom. There's a perfect ninja star. Ready to go, ready to play, just for your children. Anybody want to make them for like maybe like to play with, to have a little Ninja Star War. And this was just hopefully, if you like the video, I'll be making more of these often about like airplanes, origami boats and stuff like that. So this was one of my first videos. I was kind of like, the feeling like,